anyone have any ideas of what this seat comes from?
Okay.
Yes, excellent. It's actually from a tram. So this is one of the old tram seats in Dublin. Someday maybe we'll have a tram system as good as the one we used to. In the meantime, we have to marvel at the ingenuity of this seat. And what's very clever about this seat is that when the tram reached the end of the line, instead of having to do a big loop so it could turn around, we simply did this. There we go. So it's very clever. The trams are not quite as clever today, but they're coming along. So we have a look over here. Now, in the rest of the world, the Second World War obviously was a very serious thing. It was called the Great War, it was called the World War. But here in Ireland, we always tend to be a bit more laid back about things, and we called it the emergency. So it was called the emergency. We were neutral in the Second World War, but we did issue these gas masks just in case, and we also introduced rationing, as you can see here. But we didn't come completely unscathed through the war, because as you can see here, in 1941, 28 Dubliners were killed when a German bomb exploded on the North Strand. Now, we're not sure why that bomb was dropped to this day, but in 1958 the Germans paid us £300,000 compensation, and some people say we've been taking their money ever since, but that's not quite true. And I'm going to show you something from the 1930s, which is very interesting. Can anyone take a guess at what this is? Any ideas? It's for a game. Anyone ever play bingo? Yes. So this is a leather bingo card, and it was given out by the Butchers' Social Union during their bingo games. This was in the 30s. Now, the problem was the cards kept going missing. They kept disappearing, and no one had any idea where they were going. But people were stealing them. Can anyone guess why they were stealing them?
To make coats or shoes. To make coats or shoes or something, I don't know.
The second one, you're completely right.
Oh, okay.
Shoes. So leather was very precious in Dublin at the time. And what they discovered were people were stealing the cards in order to patch up holes in their shoes. Okay? So that's why they started punching those holes in it to try and stop people from stealing them. Now at the time, Dubliners used to nail steel tips into the soles of their shoes to try and protect the leather. So apparently the sound of a big crowd going down O'Connell Street was supposed to be amazing. So that was, leather was quite precious at the time. Now we move over to, we're kind of getting towards the 1950s. So like the 40s, very tough times in Ireland again. We had a lot of unemployment, a lot of emigration. As late as 1950, over 55% of Irish people left school at age 13. So very tough times, but there was some fun, there was some lightheartedness, and a lot of it was provided by Batman up there. So if you look at the picture on the top right there, can you tell me who's the guy on the right? A very jolly looking, portly gentleman.
Brendan Behan?
Exactly, it's the playwright Brendan Behan. Now Brendan Behan, he's the type of character that we cherish here in Ireland. He called himself a drinker with a writing problem. And he often said that it's the first duty of a writer to let his country down. And in this regard, Brendan Behan did his best. He had many famous sayings. He once arrived in Canada, and they asked him, Mr. Behan, what are your plans while you're in Canada? And he said, well, I saw a sign, it said drink Canada dry, and I'm going to try and do that.